Welcome one and all to another TeaTime Friday League racing. Welcome one and all to another. Today we are at Belgium. We have got full qualifying followed by 22 laps of non-stop racing action from our TTFL racers. So today at Belgium it is, as I said, 22 laps, around a 6.96 kilometre, 4.3 mile circuit that's got 20 turns. That's 11 to the right and 9 to the left, including the probably the most fearful corners in F1, Eau Rouge and Radion. Already in the chat we've got Pant-Sized Geezer saying good evening. Good evening, Pant-Sized Geezer. I hope to see a good performance from you today. And we've got a few drivers out in force today. So a few drivers that we've not seen before. Let's have a look, see. We've got a few of them all jumping out. And Dixie Singh being the first one out on the track. So let's have a run through. We've got the CH55 Max in the Ferrari. We've got Yo-Yo Moyo in the Red Bull. We've got KJ Styles in the McLaren. We've got DXT Matty and Non-Human both in the Alpha Tauris. We have Hobo alongside DXT Sync in the Alfa Romeos. We've got Flea who's in the Alpine. We've got Moyland in the Mercedes. It's Louis in the other McLaren. We've got Speedy in the other Mercedes. Lewis Tabika in the Haas. We've got UK Demon 10 in the Ferrari. Dixon Nilma in the Haas. We've got, as I said, Singh in the Alfa Romeo. We've got Tong in the Aston Martin. We've got Frenzy in the Williams. We've got TNE Matty G, aka Dave, in the Aston Martin. We've got Cons in the Alpine.
Race car.
Yes, Toby, race car. We've got Pant-Sized Geezer in the Red Bull and TXT Anthony in with the Williams. Apologies, we've got a little co-commentator in the background. So Lewis Edwards, good morning. Good morning, Lewis Edwards. Whereabouts in the world are you, my friend? If it's morning there, I wonder where you are in the world. So we just had jump on board with the thing as it goes around the first corner of La Source as we head down the old start straight into Eau Rouge and Radion. This brings on to the Camel Straight with the Camel King right here. Camel Straight right here, down here. And for some reason we've got Speedy on wet tyres. Head from the Camel Straight, we do hit the Lecoms of the right Lecoms complex that then buckles into a slow downhill approach to Bruxelles named after Brussels, around the corner into the corner that's got three names. So it's the Jackie X corner, the Speaker's corner, or the corner with no name, depending on who you speak to. As then we head further downhill into Poulon named after a pair of trousers. As we do have Singh go really wide and let someone else go, but we'll stay. But we then end up having Singh spin. So what we'll do is we'll jump on board with Tong. Let's see how Tong does as we carry on with the lap of Tong. So around Brussels, heading into the corner of no name, or Speaker's corner, or Jackie X corner, back into Poulon, where we did see Singh go really wide. Well, I'm expecting a lot of drivers to go wider, and in a validation from Tong. But let's carry on with him for a little bit as we head into Malmedy. Malmedy, this right-handed sweeping corner. Then into Campus. Campus follows closely behind into Stavlot. Stavlot named after a small area on the old track of a small little village. Into Curb Paul Ferrer, which is his long sweeper right-hander. And then into Blanchemont. Blanchimont is the left hand that's approaching. And now this fast sweeping left-hander. Obviously, Tong's not going fast. He's getting his cares back. The turn 18 doesn't have a name. Heading into the chicane, the old bus stop chicane, named. So there's a right, left of the bus stop chicane. Right. The bus stop chicane used to be a left, right, right, left chicane with a bus stop on it. Then went over circuits such as the Seattle circuit, the Las Vegas circuit, and bear with me one moment while I try to remember. We have a British circuit up in Glen Course. All had adopted this kind of same strategy, and they call it a bus stop chicane because it's kind of meant to be a way bus moves into a bus stop. A little bit of useless facts for you out there. We got Matthew Green going A up, gas, A up, dive. Let's hopefully you don't crash out today, buff. So Italy has retired. Italy is back in racing. He has got quali bans for indiscretion he had previously, but we won't go into that because we don't need to. So we're on with KJ Styles. Let's have let KJ Styles smash out a lap. Lewis Tabika is just tumbling that time down, so it's on 142.9. Absolutely fantastic time from Lewis Tabika. And I can see that we may have a few new faces coming very, very soon. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Right, where are we? Well, where's the standings? PlayStation standings. So we're gonna go right from Azerbaijan. So we've got Moyland with 113 points. Followed by Speedy with 43, Singh with 40, Non-Human with 36. So the battle for second and third is quite tight. Lewis Tabika on 31, Dixie Anthony on 29. We have Frenzy on 29, Fight Me Now Bot on 25. DXD Hobo on 23. We got Fleet on 22. Matty DXD Matty on 16. KJ Styles on 15. Yo-Yo Moyo on 12. Sezvin on 8. Cons on 8. Princess Giza on 7. Nilmer on 6. Italy on 1. Still to score points is Freedom on Toll Cogwheel. Over to the constructors. We do have the Mercedes on 116. Smashing it right now. Williams on 58. Alfa Romeo on 55. AlphaTauri on 34. We have Aston Martin on 25, Haas on 24, Alpine on 24, McLaren on 16, Red Bull on 15, and Ferrari on 8.
Yes, orange car.
Yes, orange car. So let's have a look. Ooh, we've got Non-Human smashing out with a 142.6. And Tong spinning it, but moving out the way. Well done, Tong, getting out the way. Right. Do apologise for the little demon in the background. A pint-sized geezer spinning around and around,
Yeah,
and he's still going.
Where's he going?
We have Speedy now on a fast lap, and he goes really wide there. Let's see how it takes Vadion and Eau Rouge. Very nicely done. So let's see Flea. Let's have an on board of Flea. Let's see how Flea does. Let's take take a little gander, see how Flea does on it. So a very wide entry into La Source there. Could have easily cut that down a bit. It would have saved 3 temps if he did. I said I didn't DNF. Didn't say you DNF'd. Alright, hi Gaz and Toby. It's not Toby with an I. Needs to be shot. Lewis Edwards. Predictions for the In Real Life 2022 season. Right. And I've just got Toby just baffling my head off. I do apologise. So, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one for me to predict that one. Because there's new regulations, new engines, it does kind of throw everything out there that anybody could be anywhere apart from Haas. Yes, Hobo, Toby with a Y. And he says, no, I'm just impressed with myself. Oh, so he didn't DNF, he's just, okay. He's impressed that he didn't DNF. And not a bad time, really. Alright, go play your train game. And yeah, so right, it's going to be a 4-way battle for the championship. So yeah, I'm going to say 4-way battle between Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari and McLaren. With the new regulations, it will bring everybody in a bit more closer command because they've had 2 years to work on these cars. Now, Williams have always had a very good aero department until recent years. Whether they've got that back again over the years, it's going to be a good question because they've got the powertrain, they've got the gearbox that it would need to really do some damage. But it's the aero package that they've not had it in there. It's a tough one, but driver to watch out for will be Carlos Sainz. I'm going to call it out. Carlos Sainz is going to be your third, with him between him and Lando Norris. We all know it's going to be Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen up first. So it's a tough one. This is the first season in a long time. I'm actually quite bewildered about that question. So we're coming up to the end of Q1 anyway. We're going to lose a few drivers. So at the moment we've got could be saying goodbye to Dixie, Anthony, Frenzy, Demon, It's Louis, Dixie, Matty, and CH55 Max. These drivers just need to get out and do themselves a fair lap because they haven't got much effort to really catch up with the driver likes of Herbo and Speedy. Those two really haven't put a fast lap in at all. So yeah. You've thrown a question there, Lewis, mate, and it's really caught me out. So yeah, just bear with me one moment while I'm going to jump on board with Speedy on his out lap. We'll see how fast the Dixie Sausage can do on a fast lap. So it looks like Cons is retired. And the Dixie Mighty going really slow. Stay out of the way from Speedy. And let's have a quiet laugh and let Speedy do what he does. As you can see, Speedy has been validated this lap, so let's bring everything back up. We are running up to the last part. DXT Anthony on his on a flying lap right now. And let's see how he does. Request from Lewis. Can you sing Take On Me? Alright. Why Take On Me? And Dixie Anthony puts himself where he really should be at the beginning of this season. Up there with the front runners with 143.6. He is just less than a second behind Non-Human, but he's up there. This is the first time this is a complete polar opposite from last time I commentated, because last time I commentated it was quite tight. This is quite well spread out. As Q1 is over, we're just waiting for the last few people to finish over the lines. So Lewis the Beaker is through. The pint-sized geezer, this is, he needs to get himself on a 146.6. Can he take 2 seconds off the time? If he does, he will send a flea out. He's invalidated his lap, so he will not be joining Q2. So out, saying goodbye in Q1, we have Pantsky CH55. It's Louis, UK Demon, and Frenzy. Apparently, it's a mint song. That is questionable. Can DXD Sausage put himself in a better position? For 145.0. So he puts himself above Herbo. So, fastest time so far is a 142.6 by Non-Human, and the slowest to get into Q2 is Flea with 146.6. Q2 is all about the tyre strategy. Which tyres are they going to go for? Just give us a few seconds while Q2 does start. I do apologise, Lewis, but I'm not singing. Take on me. So into Q2 we go. Tell you what, I do have one prediction for the 2022 season, and that is the Red Bull powertrain is not going to be as good as it should be. In terms of development, they will start with a great engine because Honda are very good at making engines. What you will find is that the team's staying on, but the resources are not going to be there. The technicalities and the development team are not going to be there. So to develop, they're going to have to employ a whole new technical team and going to have to build a new buy a new development team, because the F1 engine, F1 Honda engine. And Tonga has lost it already at Radion. We've got Sesvin going, hi, how's it going? Hi Sesvin, thanks for joining us. It's going quite well. We've had a very large spread of qualifying time, so we're going to expect that to carry on. Hopefully drivers will pull their figure out and do well. Let's see if we can find one of our front runners. And it is Fleet. Fleet is our first driver out. So far we've had a few cars. I've seen the Haas, I've seen the Aston Martin, I've seen the Red Bull car so far. Not impressed with Red Bull. It's bored me. Our Fleet has put himself off the track. What I think he's done that for, he's realised he's going to miss that corner, and instead of disrupting other people, he has just basically gone, right, you know what, I'm going to put myself off track and get myself back on in a respectful manner, which I really do appreciate that, Fleet. That was very nice of you. We do have a mixture of tyres, so soft and mediums going on. I'll tell you my prediction after this. No Ferrari in Q2. No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, so that's an invalidation from so what, let's stay with Herbo for a bit. Let's see how Herbo does. It's purple sector 2, but that's everybody purple sector 2 at the beginning. That's you with 146.5. Not a bad time. Herbo with a 144.9. This is a bit better, Herbo. Bit better. So guys, if you are just joining us, please just drop us what you're thinking. Come and say hello. Tell us who you're supporting as well. Yo picks up the fastest lap with 144.6. So far the laps have all been set by soft tyres. And DXC saying over 144.2 on the mediums, and then Lewis Dabika on a 144.0. Very well done, Lewis. Unfortunately, it's a Haas, so that's terrible. That everybody's getting beat by a Haas. So you get any guys who are not sure about the league? The league is TeaTime Friday League Racing. It is run by Dexterous esports team, DXT. You will find some DXT drivers in the race as well as myself. Lewis Dabika looked like he was getting himself out of the way there. Well done to Lewis Dabika for doing that. I think drivers will appreciate Lewis getting out of the way. Let's jump aboard of Singh at the moment. So, a little bit about Belgium. It is one of the original circuits. The old circuit was last used in 1979, where it used to be 9.31 miles and go through the local towns. Standard length of a Grand Prix is 44 laps. We only do 22 with 50%. There's been like the reason why they've made the circuit shorter is all down to it's all down to safety, really. So along the circuit there's the Master Straight. The Master Straight was broken into two by a small chicane called the Master Kink. Now the Master Kink is a very, very fast left-right chicane. It's back in 1972, a Marshall was absolutely obliterated. The Master Kink itself, that corner itself, has claimed more Grand Prix crashes than Nordschleife. So the whole Nordschleife, the Master Kink claimed more GP crashes than the Nordschleife, which is amazing fact, really. It is it was the fastest circuit in Europe, so you easily lose time by lifting off, and people were scared of driving around that fast. So they would lift off quite often. You find like it wasn't margins difference, like you can see it with these. It wasn't margins where people were beating the others. It was by whole seconds per lap. So as you can see, Lewis Dabika over 144.0, and then you've got Moyland on a 146.8. Massive difference, really. 2.8 seconds is a massive difference. I'm not going to count non-human time because I think he may have slowed down for that. So here we go, we've got non-human as help. Let's see if non-human manages to get a good lap going. Let's watch it from the outside, let's watch it in all its glory. Oh, he did. He does get a 1:43.9, takes himself up to P1 with the medium tyres. Now I'm going to give my tyre strategy in a bit. My tyres, I'm not going to do it because we've got some drivers out there who can quickly change things to follow the supposed strategy. But it is such a difficult circuit. I personally would two-stop this. If I wanted to go for, if I wanted to be highly competitive, because I find that I struggle with the medium tyres. So I'd go medium, soft, soft. So I'll get a few laps done in the mediums, for a soft on for 7 to 9 laps each. But I'd want to get those mediums off as soon as I could. That's personal choice. The two strategy calls would be soft to medium or medium to soft. I don't see any reason why the hard tyres should be on circuit. With 22 laps, you want to split it down, so you want to do probably 8 laps on the soft tyres and 14 on the mediums. And that's where you got to weigh it out. When do you predict that someone is going to smash? So we've got DXD Anthony with a 143.2. That's a fantastic time there by DXD Anthony. So we've got Baby Girl. Not too sure who this is. Come on, DXD Hobo, you can do it. Okay, okay. Lewis was in a bed. In a bed. Okay, so we've got a yellow sector, sector 3. So we've come up to the last few moments. So anybody who wants to do a lap needs to be getting out. So if non-human, Lewis speaker, need to start thinking about getting out. Sing. I know this is the time when I can throw my strategy call. So in this league, I will be thinking about starting on the softs. It is a good chance that someone is going to crash between laps 6 and lap 10. So you want to keep the softs on as long as you can until someone crashes out. And then safety car comes out, you pit straight away. Now, got Izzy going. You alright, guys? Alright, Izzy, how's it going? So, Baby Girl, I think that is Mrs. C Fraud. It says DXD Hobo for the win. So, Mrs. C Fraud, I'm glad the name's changed because Baby Girl just did not look right. But she's thinking DXD Hobo's going to win. I think Hobo must be paying these people to support him. So DXD Anthony has retired from the session. And so has Singh. We do have a slow moving car. In front of Speedy. The DXD Sausage could be... Or is this someone tactically going slower to give DXD Sausage a bit of a slipstream? No, we've gone a bit too far ahead. So hey Izzy, Izzy, thanks for joining us. It's quite nice to have you here. And Herbo thanks Mrs. Carl. Ah, so Mrs. C. Froud is Mrs. Carl. Hello, Mrs. Carl. I don't know who Carl is, but hello, Mrs. Carl. And don't let me down, Herbert, and Lexi, get a room. Yeah, get a room indeed. Moylan with a 142.9. Smashing it out there right now, but he is on the soft tyre, so I can expect that similar time from others. Can Dave get himself into Q3? I don't think so. Dave's a bottler. T&E Matty G will bottle it if he doesn't make this a lap. Let's stay on board, let's see if he bottles it. Oh, he's twitching! He's twitching! Looks like he's catching up with one of the cars in front of him. Is that an Alpine in front of him? And it is, it's DXT Constant. The DXT Constant's moved right out of the way. Thank you, Cons, for doing that. That's very much appreciated. Allowing Dave to... I do apologise about that. Disconnected controller because I wasn't pressing anything. But yeah. Dave gets a very nice time of a 1:43.7. So what he's done is he's knocked DXT Herbo out of Q3. So Mrs. Carl, could Mrs. Carl be the curse for Herbo? I do apologise. So we're just waiting for the last few drivers. And Vedran, hello. Vedran, time comes and Dave shines. Yeah. I wouldn't call him a legend though. More like a legend. Is he? Now he's now you're here, so he'll bottle it. So yeah, I am expecting him to bottle it in the race now. So Moyland with a P1 of 142.9 on the soft tyres. We're going to say goodbye to Herbo, Speedy, Flea, KJ Styles and Tong. Matty, Dave going, have that gas, you said I'd bottle it. To be honest, that was a hell of a lap. I don't know where you pulled it out from, but I don't think it was you driving. I think you got like your missus or someone like that to drive for you. Because that was not your driving, mate. That was too good. What does a terrible tree have to be here? We're all here to watch you bottle it, buddy. So, we have Matty in Q3. Let's have a little gander and let's hard stay on him and let's see how he does. But he's not the first one out. Moyland is one of the first ones out, and so is a Haas. And Avi isn't here. Yep, Avi isn't. So Lewis the Beaker is the first one out on track. do apologise, guys. I've got an issue with my wire. So yeah, it keeps cutting out. So here we go. Lewis Beaker on his fast lap. Let's see how he does. And I do apologise that our box keeps popping up in the top corner. Hopefully it will stop. There we go. Herbert, I'll take 11th. So that's Herbert happy with his 11th. So to be honest, for Herbert, that's a very high achieving player position now. Couldn't expect any better from him, really. It is a tough circuit though for some drivers. Well, can't say much. It is a tough circuit for myself. But Lewis Beaker seems to be doing quite well. Let's get tyre. Oh, we don't need the tyres. We have the telemetry. We have the lap data. Let's have that up. So yeah, Herbert is happy to take 11th. So he's happy to have 10 other drivers in front of him. So half a grid in front of him. Yeah. Herbert he's planning. He's got to plan his survival strategy now. With being in P11, it means he does get free tyre choice, which means he gets his chosen strategy. So Lewis Beaker with a 1:42.8, a very nice time indeed from the Haas. And Singh with a 1:42.7, taking the first P1. Moynihan with 1:43.0. I think Selfie has invalidated that lap. Nilmre, DXT Nilmre up into 7th. Now this is a driver that I have actually backed a while ago. Vedran, this is a TTFL version of you, my friend. The guy was phenomenal a while ago, and then got into this game. It just seemed to lack his pace. See, Herbert's, I'm more of a half the grid behind me kind of guy. Well, actually, it's not half the grid behind you, is it? Because you're in the bottom half. It's not like you've got 10 drivers behind you and 10 in front of you. You've got 9 behind you and 10 in front of you. So, you're further back than you are forward. Well, Mrs. Carl. Lexi knows how many times he comes first. Just ask Lexi about it. I said I'll win in Holland. I hope you do win in Holland. But you know what? Let's go with. Oh, look who he crashed! He crashed into the Polystyrene, but come on! Why didn't you stay on track there, Dave? Let's stay on Dave. Let's. Not many times. Oh, on track anyway. Let's change subject quickly. So yeah, let's watch Bottle Dave. And he goes into the pits. Couldn't hack and lay it lap. Con's on a very slow out lap, preserving those tyres as much as. The thing is that he's got a whole open track right now. He knows He's got his little finger. He knows there's no one in front of him, and there's no one going to be catching up with him within his fast lap. Dave doing Dave things. Yeah, it's fully Dave. So Cons is the only driver who's up there, apart from Nilmil, is on a in lap, I would believe. So let's see how Cons does. So we go up into La Source. A little wide. Quite a lot of drivers going wide at that corner right now. So from La Source down the old pit start finish straight into Eau Rouge, from Eau Rouge into Radion. Radion heads up into the Kemmel Kink. Kemmel Kink into the Kemmel Straight. This is where we did see Michael Schumacher and Mika Hakkinen doing that 3 wide into the columns of right, left, right, heading down into Bruxelles. Bruxelles being this sweeper right-handed hairpin. Very nicely done, but slows right off, invalidates his lap. So quite a few people back out. We've got 3 minutes left. A lot of drivers going to be taking it easy going out. That wasn't a good T1. Yeah, I found a lot of drivers suffer from miscalculating the source. Now, the source is one of those corners that there is only 2 significant lines you can take. So if you're battling it out with some of the other drivers, you want to take Route 1. So Route 1 is middle apex, smooth in, smooth out. Whereas if you're looking to get the most speed you can into Eau Rouge, up Radion, then you want to take the late apex route. So you go a little bit deeper into the corner, sharper turn, you're slowing down a lot more, so you take off an extra 10% off your speed to rotate the car right round, late apex, and you gain a lot more speed coming out. It kind of weighs up 50-50, but your exit speed is faster. Let's see how Singh does. So Singh does Route 1, middle apex, bam round, very nicely done. And Dave did go for the slightly later apex, which was very nicely done. Pity his exit wasn't perfect. Over Rouge into Radion. Quite smooth that, Dave. Yes, I am solo commentating. I had Toby in here a moment ago and now he's gone. But yeah, it was just me. Well, when I say he's gone, he's like gone to sleep. So, yep, solo comms. Now Bruxelles for Bottle Dave. Bottle Dave almost bottling it. Yeah, look at that. He's managed to exploit the pool on issue. I'll go into that in a moment. Major, can I join you if you don't mind, or the lobby glitch? Well, I will be honest. I'd rather not, because when we've had people join later, it does kind of set off a glitch. So unfortunately, we'll have to leave it this time because it would be great to have a co-commentator. But if you are free on a Friday, and if you're not doing the F2 races for Izzy, then you are welcome to join me. And Dave puts a very respectful 1:43.6 time there. Now all the cars are out on track. So let's watch Non-Human as he does thunder rounds. And Nilma gets 1:43.6, puts ourselves into P5 provisionally. Let's see what Non-Human can do. 1:43.0, puts himself into P3. Just 1,000 in front of Moyland. Now can Moyland do any better? Moyland's invalidated himself, so he's not going to get any higher than 4th. And so is DXT Anthony. Dave has improved slightly. And Dave with a 1:43.62, not enough to take any higher as we are rounded off the Q3. So Dix is saying with the pole position, Lewis to BK in second and Non-Human in third. 4th Moylan. This is going to be a tight top 4. Dixie Ampton's up there as well. Dixie Matty getting himself back into those times that we could be we were expecting him to. But Singh, we're half a second faster than his next competitor. It's impressive. In the chat right now, we do have a lot of chat about the IER F2 that's going to be happening shortly. So we're about to start 22 laps of Belgium. But before we do, we're just going to run through the top 10. So Dixie Singh in first place. We've got Lewis to BK in second, Non-Human in third, Moylan in fourth, Dixie Anthony in fifth, Dixie Matty in sixth, Dixie Nilma in seventh, TNE Matty G in eighth, Yo 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 Moyo in ninth, and Dixie Collins in 10th. We do know that Hobart is in 11th, so the Fleet is in 12th, I believe. A few seconds to go, and we'll be getting into this race. So we're on the formation lap. This is going to be the longest formation lap in the world. It takes forever, so hopefully these drivers do not take the mick And congratulations, Vedram, with that comment. Dave, don't disappoint me now. Comment number 69. And we all know that Dave's going to disappoint. He disappoints everybody. He disappoints his parents. He disappoints his teachers. He even disappointed every girl he's ever slept with. It's just the way Dave is. It's just Dave being Dave, disappointing everybody. So drivers now go around turn 10 of Brussels. As I say, this corner. I expect more action from this corner, but nothing ever happens there. Nothing. It's got a huge amount of runoff area just in case you decide I'm not going to brake. But you never see any overtaking. You never see any battles. You never see any dramatic cornering. But then pull on is kind of the opposite. You see cars running down in there, side by side, going sideways, backwards, upside down, a lot. But there's a lot of boring corners in Belgium, and they're so slow as well. So we're heading round to the last part of the circuit. And then Vedran, I was referring to the prediction of him getting a podium. To David, so no upset girls, and so no, you can't upset girls. And then Vedran, guys, mate, you good there? I am okay. I'm alive, which is really hot. We are waiting for last few little nuggets to get in onto the grid. So there we go, last guy. Frenzy. Cracking open a drink. "22 laps, 45 minutes of my life that I'm never going to get back, so this better be good action, boys and girls." And it's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. They're out, and it's go, go, go! And here we go into turn 1. It seems a bit clean at the front, but there's cars going wide everywhere. So a lot of shift up and down the pack already. And Non-Human has managed to get first. Non-Human with a fantastic start. But here we go, we do have the side by side of Dixie Singh and Non-Human. Very respectful driving from both drivers as they go side by side. And Non-Human manages to hold it off. Well done to Non-Human on that one. Let's shimmy down. Dixie, they were going really wide there. He will be pick up warnings as the Dixie Anthony is looking to make the pass. Lewis the Beaker. Woo. He's out. Okay, so do we have a safety car? Okay, so safety car is coming out. What do we make of this? So Lewis the Beaker spins, goes backwards across the track and takes out a few drivers. So a lot of these drivers are pitting in now. They've either decided that they want to go for the long hard strategy, or they are looking to get repairs. So Dave, right at the back, luckily he's managed to get past a few people who have been left in the pits. So, Dave to get podium. Oh, that's so funny. Yo-Yo Moyo has lost it up at Vadion. So, Lewis the Beaker spinning out. Well, that was after Poulon. So that was down Stavlot corner. Was it Stavlot or was it the third? It was the third Stavlot. It was actually down at. No, it was Stavlot. Sorry, it was Stavlot. Lost it at Stavlot. Careers across the track, backwards, and takes out a few drivers. Now I am expecting Herbo to have his penalty removed because that car was nowhere. He could not avoid that car. That car should not have been there in the first place. So he'll probably get his 5-second removed if he saves it. If he doesn't save it, that is. Now, Herbert's gone into the pit, and so has CH55. So they've got to save their penalties by the looks of it. I am hoping for the safety car to go in on this lap, or it might be out for another lap, because it has only done one. Right. Pint-sized geezer picks up a 5-second penalty for a collision with Flea. And then Flea was obviously picked that up as well, so Flea could get his removed because they have punched up too close. Right guys, safety car. When the safety car is out, you have got the distance between the driver in front and 10 car lengths as respectful space, and Yo-Yo Moyo has left the session. Oh, he's already left. So you've got that space, you might as well use it while you're just driving around behind the safety car. Obviously when it says safety car to come in this lap, that's when you want to close it down. Because when that happens, you're like, oh okay, you know what, I've got an opportunity here to overtake, so you get a good momentum and you carry it through. Obviously this circuit is quite tough to get that momentum at the start finish straight when the safety car goes in. But on other circuits, you've got all that time and space. Use it. Make the most of it. So Pantoski's just down into pits. Herbo and CH55 has gone into pits again as well. Herbo's to get a set of medium tyres on. And CH has gone for softs. Getting ready for a restart. I am expecting the safety car to be in on this lap. So I will be watching from DXC Anthony's view. I'm going to watch non-humans restart, which I do believe it should be on the exit of the bus stop chicane. But, okay, guess you were right about those girls, guys. I'm right about any girl, really. Every girl I've commented on, I'm probably right. Dave up to P14. And Herbo on a 10-stop strategy. Herbo on a 10-stop, yeah. Herbo's got to go for like, a multiple stop strategy. It's all about surviving for Herbo. So safety car's in on this lap. So, here we go. Not a human, it's going to back the pack up. Not true, guys. Well, you don't count, Izzy. You're not really a girl, are you? You're a guy in drag. It's fine. So Matty up at his 12th. Dave is in 12th. Moyer's pitted, that's why. So there we go. Non-Human's made a great start. He's gone and opened up a huge gap. Singh has been caught napping. And that DXD Anthony really did get a really good exit from the source there. But Singh's got a really good pace on him. He's going through Radion. And I do believe... And Dave's bottled it! Dave's crashed! Oh, no way! Dave absolutely smashed it himself. Up at Radion. Is he not the first time I've been told that? Oh, Davey, Davey, Davey. And what's wrong with Moyland? Moyland with wing damage again. Yeah, I've just seen oh no from Red Rad on the chat and it just made me think of Jay. Matty Dave is the equivalent, is the F1 2021 equivalent of the Kool-Aid guy. They've got oh no, oh no, oh no, and then it's like oh yeah, and smashing stuff through the wall. So Moylan spun at the safety car coming in, notice came up. And Moylan's in the pits to get a new wing. And DXD Anthony's dead! He's died at Radion. quite a few casualties at Radion. Izzy, my work here is done now. So she's only came here to basically watch Dave bottle it. So, Herbo up into 12th after going to the back. I don't think he's actually overtaken anyone on track. I can't believe can't be the only one that crashed out there. I had such a great start getting up to 12th. Unfortunately, mate, you were the unlucky casualty to a spun out Lewis the Beaker. So, not your fault. There was a lot of casualties, but no fatalities, unlike yourself. So DRS has been enabled, as Herbert is trying so hard to get himself back into the pack. Well, Dave was also in top when he crashed out, so yeah. P12 is unlucky, and this is why we're on Hobo. So Hobo's in P12. Get out of P12, Hobo. Get out of P12. Yeah, we're for a 3-second time penalty. Herbert up next to crash. It's the saying my teammate's going to win. Right. Primark AJ Styles is one of those drivers that he has the ability. He just needs to find the consistency to get the win. But I do love the enthusiasm and the support that you're showing. And Bezel maybe. Do you know who I think's gonna win? This guy. Non-human. That's who my prediction will be. I see. Oh! And that was a tag from Cons. Cons tapped non-human, spinning non-human out. Luckily non-human hasn't lost too much ground and can battle back. AJ Styles from WWE Kappa. Yeah, that is exactly who I was going on about. And commentator's case, yeah. And non-human gets past Cons. Not too sure what, and Cons goes really wide coming out on the exit of Lacombs. Not too sure whether that was a swift overtake. But we're having a side by side. Oh, Cons is a little bit wayward, but no one's dead. Everybody's bunched up right behind him. And DXT Matty's looking for that move. As DXT Sausage did have to back off. Comment from Redran, Cons doing off-road Spa. Go for it. Matty's gone for it. A little bit touchy. Oh! And DXT Sausage got tagged by DXT Matty. And Cons is dived into the pits. Hopefully for a fresh set of tyres and get himself back out there fighting, because he's got himself in a good position. He's got to continue that. There's your sausage, guys. Funny. And Speedy has retired in the pits. So already we've had a few people out. And Cons has lost it as Radion. You can hear a lot of drivers backing off when they get up to Radion. And look at that, Herbert up at 9th. Where do we have our battles? Look, let's go on DXT Matty. Because he is right behind CH55 Max. We're on lap 10 of 22. And Herbert got off the line off P12. Yeah, he's managed to get past the whole P12 case. And we've already lost 7 drivers. How many more we're going to lose in the next 12 laps? However, was picked up a time penalty. And that does it's going to be four. It's going to be 4 left, like in IER Australia. Yeah, I am expecting high casualties. We always do expect high casualties when it comes to a circuit such as Belgium. It's a long circuit. It's a very technical circuit, and it does have some of the hardest turns to actually navigate. Just looking for our next battle, because it looks like KJ Styles is losing the ground to. Let's get on to Matty. Matty looks like he's trying so hard to get to CH55 Max. And I do apologise. I am having a little bit of a technical thing with my PlayStation. It's with my room getting really hot. The PlayStation's got really hot too. And Max got really close to CH55. And that pass was very swift, very cleanly done. So let's see if CH55 can get himself back. Round the outside. Both drivers did come off a little bit there. And look at my Dixie Matty go. Bit wide on the exit. I do apologise for that. I can't believe that happened. But if this carries on, I am going to have to switch off. We've got Herbo. Herbo managed to get past Flea. I think Flea, because Flea was in the pits. Look at Matty, the extra Matty go, screen turns blue. Yeah, that is it. And somehow I've managed to cool it down. So hopefully I don't get any more blue screens. As Matty does get past CH55, let's see he goes into the pit, and we do have a virtual safety car, and who's out? Fleet is out. Fleet is out. It's a virtual safety car, so it's a cheap pit stop, but not cheap enough. So right now we have Singh, Non-Human, and Dixie Matty up 1, 2 and 3. So Nilmo on 12-second penalties, Moylan on 6. Herbert and Pantaskis are on 3 each. Stop so far. 4 stops is the maximum so far. And position changes. Right now the only player that's not, the only racer that has not changed position right now is the XT Singh. Non-Humans up 1, Dixie Matty up 3, KJ Styles up 10, Nilmo up 2, CH55 up 11, Frenzy up 13, Moylan down 4, UK Demon up 10, Herbert up 1, and Pint-Sized Geezer up 5. A lot of these moving up is done because a lot of the drivers below them have DNF'd. So here we go. Over halfway down with lap 14 of 22. Looks like KJ Styles is the closest to making the pass. We also have Frenzy on CH55. quite interested to see how that ends. Frenzy slowly catch up. Singh gets a new fastest lap of the race, 1:44.9. El Stefano, by this rate there will be no finishers. Laughing face. I agree. Can't wait to see yourself and your sister back on circuit, El Stefano. Oh, well, because we're watching friends now chasing down CH55 as we go side by side. Both drivers giving each other a lot of room. Frenzy is slowly catching up with Nilma right in front of him. We've got, and then there's 10 seconds onto KJ Styles. So this is the point now in the race where it starts to get tedious. Drivers have got those big gaps between them. The only thing I can see any progress going on is with Frenzy on Nilma. So we're just looking for like Nilma now looking to get, because we just missed Frenzy getting past Nilma. I can't believe we missed that. It was on there, but I had to sort something out. Look away and that's boom, done. And penalty for CH55 Max. Is Nilma catching up with Frenzy? Let's jump board on with Singh and just enjoy the spectacle that it is. Amar's driving style. He's finally getting himself back to the way he used to race. As hopefully he doesn't spin out. What we'll do, we'll jump aboard and we'll have a lap with her. Amar. And that was a lap with Amar. Very nicely done, Amar. Yeah. So Vedron in the chat is just basically explaining as we're watching this flying move by CH55 Max on Nilmre. Yeah, he's just explaining what happened last year to this year. So I only seen him from May, but he started the game in February. So I never got to see how fast he was when he first started playing the game. I only seen the later stages of the game. So he's saying that he's faster now than he was last year. So maybe he's going to be just as quick as Amara's in a few weeks' time when he just really buckles down and shows us what he can do. It's actually quite good to understand. And the other is looking to get past CH55 Max. So until it comes, and Nilma does make the move happen. I've got a feeling these two drivers could be swapping places back and forth. So we're on lap 20 of 22. We've got 2.5 laps to go. Well, it's now 2 laps to go. So DXT Matty somehow managed to put... So CH55 has lost a lot of ground to Nilmer after the little battle they had. And now DXT Matty is managed to get himself back up for battle. So can, and now CH55 is managed to close in on Nilmer. Have they got enough space to go for the battle? And no, Nilmer managed to get to the corner before CH55 could go alongside, which means it's going to be a fantastic last 2 laps. Yeah. We're on the last final lap now. We're going to run it in with Singh. Non-human is actually catching up quite quickly. He's knocked off a few attempts there in the last few, sector, but I don't think he's going to get he's going to get it under. I don't think he's going to get there within time to take Singh on. And the Mars coming around the final corners. And the Mar wins the Belgian Grand Prix. With we're going to watch DXT Matty. Can DXT Matty make the lace? Well, he's not really too fussed about this because he knows from what he's going to jump up a couple of places now. DXT Matty up into 5th. Moreland's crossed the line. Just waiting for Hobo, Demon, and Pint-Sized Geezer. Hobo's crossed the line, Luke Demon's crossed the line, and we're just waiting for the Pint-Sized Geezer to get around the last few corners. 20 started, 11 finishing, 10 claiming points. My driver of the day is KJ Styles. I think the guy has done absolutely fantastically well. I do think he really did show a very outstanding performance there. So yeah, Mrs. Carl saying well done Herbo. Yeah, well done Herbo for finishing. So Herbo, absolutely fantastic work there, finishing off the race, survived it. Your teammate taking the win. So I'm going to have a quick rundown of the final positions. Da, 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 da. So it's DXD Singh in first, Non-Human in second, KJ Styles in third, Frenzy fourth, Matty fifth, CH55 Max in sixth. You've got Nilma in seventh, eighth in Moyland with the fastest lap of 1:43.8. DXD Hobo in ninth, UK Demon in 10th, rounding off the points. Our only non-point finisher is Pint-Sized Geezer, and our DNFers are Flea, Tong, Cons, Speedy, DXD Flea, Dave, Yo 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 Moyo, it's Louis and Lewis the Beaker. Guys, I've got to say thank you for everybody who's joined me on streams with a little comment or just watching it all together. I do appreciate everybody who turns up. It is something I do enjoy doing for the for TTFL. Please tune in again next week when we are at Japan. Oh, Japan. What a circuit to be joining on. So yeah guys, tune in again at the same time next week, 8 PM on a Friday. I'm sure I'll be there. Until then guys, good night.